Hello, my friends, and I hope you're having a fantastic day. Here are pictures of the puppies a video, I should say, of the puppies whose nails have been recently clipped. They are obviously asleep because I didn't get to record them until later. They are just, I keep saying it over and over again. They're freaking adorable because they are. You can really see, not in this video. Well, in this video, you can see little Violet's foot twitching while she's sleeping there under Carolyn. It's funny. She's having some kind of dream. You can only imagine what she's dreaming about. The others are just passed out. They're going to have to, I think I've said it before, but I'm going to have to start taking them out every day for a little bit of time just to kind of let them stretch their legs. Their poor mother. Feeding them's got her just about starving. I'm going to have to try to do some kind of special treat for her just to give her some more calories to get through feeding those little bloodsuckers. That said, let's get into the video. So in another excellent example of why I dislike the subscription service model, even though this doesn't directly involve the subscription service model, but does in fact highlight one of the reasons why I won't like it. Blizzard is delisting Warcraft 1 and 2 from GOG, but GOG says it's going to preserve them forever anyway. Hands out a discount and announces new policy for its preservation program to boot. Now, I didn't report on it, even though I meant to a few weeks ago. GOG announced a preservation program for old games, basically saying that, they want to preserve older games. And of course, Blizzard felt the need to delist Warcraft 1 and 2 because it recently released remasters of Warcraft 1 and 2. And if people can get to the old ones, why do they need the remasters? It's kind of the same reason that when Horizon Zero Dawn did its entirely unnecessary remaster, because the game's not that freaking old, and it hasn't even been out on PC that long. I want to say I only beat it 2 years ago. Holy shit. But when they did that, they delisted the original, beyond which you didn't have to sign into PSN on the original, and you do have to on the new one, which I'm sure you have to sign into something for the new remaster of 1 and 2. Now, Warcraft 1 and 2 will be delisted on December 13th, which is exactly 1 month after they surprise dropped the remasters of the games. So make sure if you want them, you get over to GOG and buy them. You can use the discount code Make Warcraft Live Forever for $2 off the Warcraft 1 and 2 bundle, meaning you can spend $13 instead of $15. Either way, you have to do it before December 13th. But more importantly, what GOG plans to do is actually continue to put out patches and updates for anything in their program. That way, it will in fact live forever. They want these games to live forever. From GOG's on Twitter, it says here, to the GOG community and gamers all over the world, we're deeply saddened to share the news that Warcraft, Orcs and Humans, and Warcraft 2 will leave our store on December 13th, 2024. At GOG, we believe that games should live forever. This means not only preserving them, but also making sure they remain accessible, updated, and enjoyable on modern systems. Everything the GOG preservation program is built to ensure. Yet despite our dedication and best efforts, there are times when not everything goes as we'd hope. Seeing these masterpieces leave our store is tough, but it also serves as another reminder of why our mission at GOG is so important. With that in mind, we've decided to update one aspect of the GOG preservation program's policy. Going forward, even if a game is no longer available for sale on GOG, as part of the GOG preservation program, it will continue to be maintained and updated by us, ensuring it remains compatible with modern and future systems. We're incredibly proud of our work on both Warcraft, Orcs and Humans, and Warcraft 2, bringing them back to life after decades of unavailability and introducing several improvements to ensure the best possible experience, as close to the original as possible. Although we'll soon no longer be able to offer these games in our store, anyone who purchased them before they were removed will still enjoy the most compatible, high-quality versions guaranteed by the GOG preservation program. And because we're DRM-free, you'll have access to their offline installers, ensuring lifetime access to enjoy them whenever you like. This is what these titles, and you as gamers, deserve. Where the link for the post will actually be down in the description. Well, You know what? I'll just link directly to the bundle. If you want the bundle, you can get the link in the description. Thank you to everybody who stands with us in our mission to preserve video games. And it's not just about the games themselves. It's about honoring our shared journeys as gamers. And then they go on in another tweet. For those who want to buy the World of Warcraft 1 and 2 bundle and keep them forever in your library, you can use the checkout code Make Warcraft Live Forever. The discount code works on $2 US, 2 euros, 1.5 Great British pounds, or 8 PLN. I have no idea what a PLN is. Off only on the Warcraft 1 and 2 bundle when entered at the checkout. The code works for only the listed currencies, which, if at a different location, can be easily changed at the bottom of our page. Each user can only use the code once. So there you go. If you want to get $2 off, again, the link for the bundle will be down in the description, and you can check that out. Why does that connect to my hatred for subscription services? Because when you're on a subscription service, while it might feel like you have access to all these games, it is so easy for them to just delist these games and no one able to access them ever again. You have no actual ownership of the games on there, because you are literally just buying access to these games. You're not buying the game, you're just buying access to the games. And I understand why so many people might feel, well, this is good for me because then I don't have to worry about storage, blah, blah, blah. Okay, you know, if you're one of those people, I'm not saying you can't have the subscription. I'm not saying you shouldn't buy the subscription for yourself if that's what works in your life. I am saying that the idea of the subscription does undermine the entire idea of ownership. And that is a bad thing, because that means there's going to be a lot more games lost in the future, as is, there are so many games that have been lost because there was no plan to actually preserve them going into the future. Now, I'm sure we're going to actually recover a number of them as time goes on, just because people will have these things and have preserved them and will find ways to translate them into current computing. But a lot of them are still going to be gone forever. And while I know a lot of people don't care about that, it is something I do care about, because it's good to see where we've been. It's good to experience things from the past. Just like an old book, it's good to read those and understand where we once were, to know where we are, and to understand how to get where we're going. Because it's been a long process going from Pong to fucking Black Myth Wukong without, oh my God, I can't believe those rhyme. Anyway, the journey between those 2 points is a huge journey. I mean, the amount of human discovery between those 2 points in programming and hardware, the amount of work people have had to put in to get us from there to here should be documented, should be admired. And without the ability to look back on it, to even experience it to some degree, because in gaming, much like books, we have the ability to go back and actually experience those things. It gives us an appreciation of where we are and like I said, where we've been. And that's why gaming preservation means a lot to me. And that's why the idea of trying to push for a subscription-only based model bothers me. I think that there should be subscription-based models for those who want it. I have no desire to say no one can ever have it. But I also think for those of us who want to own the game, we should be able to outright purchase the game and have it going forward for the rest of our lives. The GOG preservation program, while I don't necessarily entirely trust all of their promises behind it, I do think it's a great place to start. I'm glad to see anybody doing anything. That's a great thing in my opinion. So I do think GOG is doing a great thing. The lack of DRM, the offline installers, wonderful start. And now their program going back and trying to reclaim these old games is also a great program. I just saw actually I can buy Neverwinter Nights 2 on there. I just wanted to provide this quick little tidbit of positivity before I go put myself to bed, since I have an early morning. But let me know what you guys think. I think this is a good thing, but I'm looking forward to reading your comments. Thank you so much for watching this video. I really hope you enjoyed it. Please like, comment, subscribe, and turn on the notifications. If you really liked it, you can feel free to share it around, and I will catch you later.